In this video, I'll show you how to fix a windshield chip for less than 15 bucks. I bought this Rain-X windshield repair kit from Walmart for less than $15. In fact, right now you can get it on Amazon for like 12 bucks. And this seems too good to be true because it says this is good for multiple repairs and different types of repairs. So let's test it out on this star and this bullseye, and I'll even try it out on a crack. First things first, I'll clean up all the loose glass around the center of the chip. Now the instructions say not to use this repair kit in direct sunlight. The sun wasn't beating directly down on the windshield, but I didn't park in the shade or anything and it worked just fine. After attaching the center ring with the suction cups onto the windshield with the chip centered, the next step is to screw the resin chamber down until the threads are fully depressed against the glass. Now this confused me at first because there's a little ball valve on the end of the resin chamber, and that has to be fully depressed so the resin will flow out. And don't over tighten it, but if it's not tight enough, it will leak some resin onto your windshield, which isn't a big deal. You can just wipe it up with a napkin. Next, we'll take the resin and put 3 to 6 drops into the resin chamber. I did like 5 and it worked just fine. Next, I'll take the pressure driver and screw it all the way down until resin flows into the chip. And you might have to repeat this process a couple times before the chip is completely filled with resin. Now, one thing that really helped fill the cracks was this heat gun used from the back side of the chip. The instructions say that you can also use a hairdryer if you don't have a heat gun. And I'll just repeat the process for my other little chip that has a star shape. Now I found it helpful to move this thing around a little bit on the chip with the little cracks in it. And then I just repeated the process, and I think this is going to keep those little cracks from spreading, which is the whole point in this repair. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and fill in the little divot with a little bit of resin, and then I'll put a curing strip on for about 10 minutes. You know what? Let's go ahead and try a little bit of this stuff on this crack right here. I'm not expecting this thing to go away, but we'll see. I probably could have tried to work it in a little bit more, but let's go ahead and throw this curing strip on here. I did try to apply a little pressure to the back to allow some resin to flow in there. And then I also used a heat gun, but I probably should have done this before I put the curing strip on there. And once these have cured for about 10 minutes, you can go ahead and peel up the curing strips and scrape off the excess resin. And you shouldn't have to worry too much about scratching up your windshield. I'm pretty dumb and I didn't scratch mine up. Okay, so this is the first chip right here. Kind of hard to see, and that's exactly what we're going for. I probably could have worked this just a little bit more. There's a little bit of, I think that might just be a little bit of air in there, I can't tell. But if I would have worked it a little bit more, I think I could have gotten rid of that. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm more concerned about it splitting out and creating cracks like that one over there. And then we've got this one right here, which is really difficult to see right there. This is the one that was splintered out everywhere. And the splinters are all but gone, which is basically what we're looking for. But you can still see them with the naked eye. I don't know if you can see them in this video or not, but this will definitely keep these from splintering out anymore, which is once again what we're going for. But it's almost invisible when you look at it from my angle here. As far as the crack goes, the spot I repaired is right here. And to be fair, I didn't really do a very good job following the directions, but it did go away a little bit, but it's obviously not going to go away completely. So as far as cracks go, it's not going to work as good, but the chips, it works really, really well. Overall, with a chip and a chip, they're virtually invisible now. I'd give this product a 9 out of 10. It did a really great job. I might even have enough to repair another small chip or two.